Okay, a couple quick Lumberjacks audio tests here. Getting ready for today's silver bracket game versus USA Prime. All right, today's testing today's radio broadcast. Sounds like we're good. Testing today's radio broadcast. Sounds like we're good. Okay, let's see. No, I got it on here, so it should pick me up from over here. Okay, I'm gonna set it up right here. Give me one moment here, folks, for those tuning in. We got a couple minutes till game time. All right, folks, getting ready for today's game. East Coast Lumberjacks versus USA Prime here, Hoover Sports Complex, Alabama. And we're just setting up the visual. Got the audio going. Nice. One more quick audio test here, and then we'll start running through lineups, taking you through today's game between the East Coast Lumberjacks and USA Prime. All right, final audio test here. All right, final audio test here. Sounds like we're good. All right, final audio test here. Sounds like we're good. All right, folks. Welcome to today's game between the East Coast Lumberjacks and USA Prime here in Hoover, Alabama. Thank you all for joining us here on this early Wednesday morning. So, quick summary as to what today's game action means in terms of perfect game implications, baseball politics. Lumberjacks, 2-1 record. USA Prime as well, 2-1 record. Come into today's game entering the silver bracket here in the Perfect Game National Championship. So, first of all, shout out to the Lumberjacks program, kids, players, coaches, for an excellent showing in pool play, putting us in a playoff contention. So, silver bracket is sort of between consolation and gold bracket, but every team who is at this tournament here in Alabama, it's an invite-only tournament, and Lumberjacks went 2-1 with wins against Dragons and the Knights, and a loss to East Cobb Astros, #1 team in the country. Jacob Schmutz leading off with a leadoff home run over the right field wall, jumping all over that fastball. Put an excellent swing on that pitch against the right-hander, the big right-hander from Prime. 13th ranked team in the country. And Schmutz getting in a 2-1 count, finding his pitch, absolutely demolishing that baseball. And Jacob Schmutz just continues to be an absolute juggernaut in this Lumberjacks lineup, setting the tone at the top of the order. As I'm going through the history of why this game matters, you know what? Let's focus on some baseball. Jacob Schmutz taking a high inside fastball, 360 over the right field wall. Excellent job by Schmutz, who continues to show why he's perennial talent. Bringing up to the plate the shortstop, Benny Franquise. So the right-hander from Prime throws a fastball there, gets ahead on the swing and a miss. 1-2 count as the Lumberjacks jump out to a 1-0 lead. What a swing by Schmutz. While we're at it, let's just go through quickly what Jacob Schmutz has done at the top of the order for the Lumberjacks. As Benny hits a routine grounder to second. Oh, what? And a first baseman drops the ball, but called on the transfer. So that'll retire the first for the Lumberjacks. So Jacob Schmutz hitting .458 with a 1222 OPS, 688 slugging, 6 doubles, a triple, make that 2 home runs, 18 RBIs in 17 games played. So that .458 average actually just went up. That OPS just went up. I mean, just absolutely incredible numbers. He's been tearing it up out of the leadoff spot, bringing to the plate Nicholas Mirable with 1 away, who quickly finds himself at a 1-2 count. Prime pitcher, big right-hander, solid velocity, and an easy delivery. Gets Mirable on the outside fastball for a swing and a miss for the second out of the inning. To bring up the cleanup hitter, Cole Hubert. Lumberjacks sticking with that back-to-back-to-back-to-back lefty rotation, and he swings and fouls that fastball back 0-1. Lumberjacks bats really been coming alive. Starting yesterday against the Knights, putting up 10 runs in 6 innings as Hubert takes that ball to the backstop 1-1. So a couple adjustments to look for from the team today. A little bit more awareness on the base pass and a soft grounder to shortstop. Really nice play there. Charging in and making the throw on the run to retire Hubert for the third out of the inning, but not before Jacob Schmutz, with 1 swing of the bat, puts the Jacks up 1-0. And Jason Daly, the right-handed twin, will take the mound for the Lumberjacks in Game 1 of Silver Bracket play. So taking you around the field today, we have Jason Daly on the mound. Right-hander, sitting in the low 80s. Some good, excellent breaking stuff. And a smart kid, knows how to pitch, knows how to command certain counts. Working with Mikey Martinez, team's only catcher this week. Dealt with a few stomach issues, was not feeling his best, and he's really grinded it out for the squad behind the dish, catching every inning thus far of tournament play. First base, Cole Hubert, also one of the best left-handed arms in the country. Through that shutout game against the Knights, who went on to beat the #1 team in the country in East Cobb Astros 2-1. So does that count as a indirect victory for Cole against the Astros? Just may. Second base, we have Alex Sharingle. Came in yesterday in relief with runner on third, no outs in a 1-run game. Recorded 2 extremely clutch strikeouts and got a fly out to his middle infield partner, Benny Franquise, who gets the start at shortstop. And Evan Schickler returns to action at third base. In the outfield, we have Jacob Schmutz in right. Amon Airy in center field. Harris Rosner in excuse me. A little bit of an adjustment today. So we have Nicholas Mirable in left. Amon Airy in center and Jacob Schmutz in right. So Lumberjacks off to an early 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first, and a leadoff bunt picked up fair, and recognizing the depth of Schickler at third, taking advantage of the tall grass in the infield, and just First pitch places an excellent bunt down, shows off the speed, and that'll be a bunt base hit to lead things off for Prime here. And Jason Daly quickly finds himself working out of a stretch here. So pitch delivered and consecutive bunts, really just trying to take advantage of Schickler at third. Attempts to make the David Wright play, bare hand on the run, and again caught playing a little bit too deep. Back-to-back bunt singles in 2 pitches for USA Prime. I think that's probably the first time I've ever seen that successfully executed. So first and second, nobody out. Daly comes set, delivers a fastball down and away for ball 1. And fastball missing. One of those pitches where it kind of actually looked like if he had a K zone, it might have been a strike, but just the way it was framed and the way the batter took it gets the call 2-0. And this fastball at the knees for strike 1, 2-1 count. A little extra pop there by Daly. Prime not taking huge leads. Daly focusing on his batter. That ball missed up. And it's a 3-1 count for Jason Daly. Delivers. Good swing on that ball. Driven to deep center, but Airy is there. And well tracked by Airy on a good piece of hitting to record the first out, but the lead runner will tag from second to third to put runners at the corners and 1 away. So now a slightly bigger lead there by the 2-hitter on first. Takes a hard secondary, but does not go. Strike 1 called. Left-hander up in the cleanup spot. And that lead again extended. He'll go this time. And Martinez unable to handle it cleanly. So that'll be a stolen base for Prime. Put 2 in scoring position. 1-1 count. And Daly will look to induce a weak pop out or a strikeout here with the infield back to save all runs. Big cut on that fastball, swung right through 1-2. So haven't seen a lot of secondary out of Daly here early. In all fairness, all counts have been swung on or bunted on early, so could be an opportunity here for him to now flash some form of secondary. And he goes to the changeup and gets his weak pop out, but it looks like it will get out of play down the right field line. So the changeup does its job, gets the hitter out in front, and mixes up the timing. And Jason will have a choice to make here on how he wants to execute an attack on this pitch. And it's a big one. Throws the breaking ball. And hitter leaning out in front, fouls it straight back. So cleanup man for Prime, showcasing an excellent swing mechanically. Timing thrown off, though, by Daly's ability to mix up different pitches in different parts of the zone. Tries to change the eye level there. going up and out with the fastball, but a bit too out of the zone for any form of trickery. 2-2 count. Goes right back to it. Count full. So there's a free base at first. And with the righty-lefty disadvantage, no need to throw it right down the middle, but still want to attack early in the game. But that pitch not particularly competitive, and not a difficult take, but not the most harmful walk either. Bases loaded, one away. Puts the force play back into contention. We'll look to see the first turn of the game by the middle infield combination of Franquise and Sharingle. And that ball flared down the right field line. Schmutz unable to handle it cleanly. A couple of chop steps and right. Tough to read that ball off the bat. Was flared a bit, not hit particularly hard, but had that launch angle where took that first step back. And that's a ball that is difficult to field cleanly if you don't get that read correct right off the bat. And took a first step back, found his feet chopping just a bit, wasn't able to handle it cleanly, and that ball drops in for a 2 RBI single, puts runners at the corners, and the lead is switched to 2-1 Prime. And we have a quick mound visit already by Coach Dan Pembroke. Looking to settle his guys down just a bit. And while it does seem like an early mound visit is sort of sensible, you could somewhat see, even on how that ball was read off the bat by Schmutz and Wright, just a little bit of anxiousness by the Lumberjacks defense now. Got off to that early lead against a really good team. Sometimes, especially at this age, leads to a little bit of pressure put on yourselves to maintain the lead early and prevent any runs from scoring. And baseball's really a momentum game. Just play as clean as possible and hope that the roulette wheel eventually hits your color. And the runner goes. And the ball looking to get cut off by Sharingle, but that one gets thrown straight through the center, and that'll be an unfortunate mistake for the Jacks, allowing a run to cross and the runner to go from first to third. So 3-1, one out, man on third. And the inning quickly slipping away from Jason Daly, who, to really no fault of his own, a couple of bunt singles, sacrifice fly, a loop line drive single, and a throwing error result of the run. So nothing particularly hard hit. And Schickler sort of makes the assumption that the runner wasn't going to break, gave him a courtesy look back, but the ball not thrown particularly hard across the diamond. And the run will score on the ground out to third. So 2 away. Seen a couple of throws like that across the diamond from Schickler. I'm not sure his arm is quite where it was a few weeks ago. It might just be a little sore. He's put had a lot of defensive work over there. And it's 4-1 Prime early in this game against the Lumberjacks, but Daly able to work into a clean situation here with the bases cleared. Looking to get his last. And 3-0 pitch by Daly called at the knees for first strike, 3-1. But that one missing up and out for ball 4. So second walk of the inning there for Jason Daly. Right-hander back out to set. Stretch. Excuse me, come set, stretch. And throws a fastball by him. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And Jason Daly sets, delivers, breaking ball. Good block by Martinez to keep that one in front. On the slider. Bouncing on the plate to the left-hander. Fastball off the plate, gets the swing and a miss, 1-2. So Daly once again in command here against the left-handed hitter. Last time got a little bit too fancy and let the at-bat get away from him. So look for him to execute an attack a bit earlier in the count against this lefty. And we saw the same thing last time, missing there up and away to the lefty. Perhaps a bit of a lack of conviction to go inside against the left-hander from the right side. That one again missing away. Usually that's what you'll see is when you have a righty-lefty matchup and something's holding you back confidence-wise from going in on him. Kind of push that ball and try and catch it off the outer half of the plate. And with 2 walks to 2 lefties, we've sort of seen that twice now this inning. Jason Daly getting ahead really well, 1-2 against lefties, and then sort of fading that arm side fastball away. So the hitter works his way back into the count and draws a walk. So 2 on, 2 out for the 9 hitter. Let's do the math here real quick. 2 outs, 4 runs. 2 on, yeah. And fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. So Daly delivers, and that ball missing middle. 1-1 count. Up and away, 2-1. And an excellent pitch there by Daly. Hard fastball at the knees, 2-2. Like to see him go inside fastball here just to make that adjustment against the arm side. And he does. Gets the fastball on the corner. Really good adjustment against the left-hander that time. And Daly gets his first strikeout of the game, a backwards K. Fastball on the corner to retire the side, but not before the Prime team takes a 4-1 lead over the Lumberjacks early in the game here in the first inning. So 4-1 Prime after one. So leading off the inning for Lumberjacks is Alex Sharingal, who went 2 for 3 with a walk yesterday, looking to keep his bat hot at the plate. And the right-hander delivers a fastball for a strike on the outside corner. So Prime pitcher, big right-hander, has that sort of rubber arm type delivery, and the ball does kind of pop out of his hand. Sweeping slider there gets him up 0-2. And Sharingal puts himself in a position where he'll need to fight. Goes to the same pitch, this one about 6 inches off the plate. Good take by Sharingal. And Prime right-hander working quickly. Goes to the fastball, down and away. And Alex flares the barrel towards it. Stays alive on the foul ball. One two. And an off speed. Catches him lacking. Was looking for the call to be a ball outside, but punched away on the backwards K for the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up to the plate Harris Rosner. Takes ball outside. Check swing on the high fastball, 2-0. Down the middle at the knees for strike one. And a big cut on that fastball, rising to the letter. So good change of eye level there by Prime. 2-2 to Rosner. Go! Breaking ball in the dirt. Field umpire asks for assistance. Recognizes the take. Full count. And Harris sees an outside pitch, throws a barrel at it with 2 strikes. Doesn't try and do too much, and it's a hard ground ball the opposite way for a hit. Single for Rosner to the right side. Great piece of hitting there in a full count. And that brings Evan Schickler to the plate. Swinging through that fastball for strike one. Schickler challenged early this game with after bunt single to start things off. and he'll certainly be looking to do some damage back at the plate in the form of a swing. But he's caught looking on a low outside corner strike. Doesn't like the call, but doesn't change the outcome. So 2 away. Bringing up to the plate, Mikey Martinez. Who takes a fastball at the knees, strike one. Time called, so no pitch there. And fastball away there. So Mikey with a lot of power potential. His big thing is timing. Looks to get another fastball. And he does get it, but swings under it. 1-2 count. So that fastball will miss well away. To even the count at 2. And the breaking ball likely coming, and it does. Sweeper. Missing well off the plate. Good recognition by Mikey. Full count. Runner going. 2 outs, and Mikey flares one to center. That'll drop in for a base hit, and Rosner will able to go first to third. So good piece of two-strike hitting by Mikey, putting the ball in play. And Keith Hall will come in to run for, where's that? Danny Youngwood. Pinch runner for Martinez. And pass ball, that'll score a run for the Jacks, 4-2. With a runner at scoring position, still with 2 outs. So an offensive game once again here early for the Lumberjacks. Sorrentino at the plate. Man in scoring position. Takes a big cut there. Up 1-0. Good aggressive hack. And hits one well down to first. No coverage by the pitcher. And good hustle by Sorrentino to keep the inning alive and put runners at the corners with 2 away. Brings up to the plate Keith Hall in a big spot. 2 outs, 2 on. Down by 2. And swings over top of a breaking ball. 0-1. Gets a fastball at the knees. Quickly behind 0-2. But you see the difference between the striking out lookings and what happens when they put the ball in play. Martinez with a flared single, Sorrentino able to get his way on just by putting a ball in play with 2 strikes, regardless of outcome. And oftentimes this age, you see guys want to take full swings, take their best swings, rather than hit into the count that they're in. So look for Keith to make that adjustment here, 1-2 and 2 in scoring position. Anything that gets through is 2 runs with Sorrentino running on contact here. And breaking ball down in the dirt. Check swing, he is called on it, however, unable to hold off. So 3 strikeouts that inning for the Lumberjacks, but also runs scored and a little bit of additional pressure put on Prime. And the Jacks will take the field down 4-2 here in the bottom of the second. Jason Daly returning to the mound. So Jason Daly facing off against the bottom of the order. Looks to get his first out quickly here, and fastball on the outside corner called strike 1. Goes up there with the fastball and swung on and missed. 0-2. And Daly quickly up ahead. Goes to the breaking ball. This one, easy to track out the hand, well low. But with the right idea in mind, changing the eye levels, high fastball into the low breaking ball, and that one fouled away 1-2. Daly continuing to look to find that pitch to execute up in the count with 2 strikes. That breaking ball will miss down 2-2 to even the count. And a fastball up, gets the check swing, and he goes around. So Daly's been looking for that 2-strike punch-out pitch and finds it in the changing of eye levels that time. Little extra pop on that fastball, and he gets his first on the check swing strikeout, 1 away. Brings up the left-hander. And Daly continues to fill up the zone with the fastball low and away, strike 1. And that ball flied out to right field, but Rosner is there. 2 away, so Rosner in right field replacing Schmutz. So hopefully there's no ailments involved? We'll find out when we get back to the top of the Jacks order if Schmutz will still be playing offensively. And that fastball taken up for ball one. Goes right back down at the knees. Swing and a miss, strike one. 1-1 count. And the slider missing outside. 2-1. So two-way, Jason Daly finds himself in a 3-1 count, looking to induce a swing here with no one on base. But that breaking ball will miss in the dirt for a 2-out walk. Daly working out of the stretch here. And that ball ripped down the left field line. First pitch swinging, but fouled away. So jumping all over that fastball, but out in front. See if Jason recognizes the timing and makes the adjustment. And that one, once again, smoked down the left field line. Right-hander all over his fastball there. Was looking to see if they decide to go off speed, just recognizing how the timing was there on the fastball, but they go back to it and punished for it with the rocket base hit to left, but no damage done in the immediate. Still 2 away, no runs scored. And again, fastball smoked to left. Score a run for Prime to extend the lead to 5-2. So the last few hitters jumping all over the first pitch fastballs, taking their best swings. And second time through the order, Lumberjacks will have to start considering getting ahead with secondaries early in the count, especially with the now dangerous righty-lefty matchup in the big middle of the order. So another big swing first pitch. This one fouled straight back. 0-1. Sets, delivers fastball at the knees. Good location there. Count 0-2. So Jason's got some choices to make here. Goes to the breaking ball. Gets the swing and a miss. Mikey Martinez able to hang on to the light foul. And Jason limits the damage and retires the side with the dangerous middle of the order up there and 2 on. So good job by Jason staying tough. Making a good pitch there. Ahead in the count. And making that adjustment on lefties when he was up. So earlier in the game, you saw when he was up in the count on left-handers, trying to figure out what that put-away pitch is. And there he goes to the changeup that falls off the edge of the plate. Gets the swing and the miss. on the big swing. Score 5-2 Prime after 2. So Monterey set to lead things off for the Lumberjacks. That sort of double lead-off strategy. Brandon Schutz, good morning as well. As Airy takes fastball, low inside corner. Prime starter again working quickly out of the lineup, 0-2. But that hard slider down in the dirt, picked up by Airy early, and an easy take 1-2. Well, easy take is a bit of a overstatement. It's a good pitch. But the eye level's changed. Slider in the dirt to fastball at the eye level. Gets the swing and a miss, bringing us back to the top of the order with 1 out and bases clear. Jacob Schmutz returning to the plate after his leadoff home run. Would be great if he did it again. This time getting this slider. First pitch swinging over top, 0-1. Prime recognizing the offensive threat that Schmutz brings to the plate and pitching around him a little bit carefully. That slider missing low, 1-1 count, and Schmutz drills a fastball, this time the other way for a base hit. And this kid's something special, folks. Pulls an up and in fastball over the fence to right. His first at bat this time. Finds his pitch low and away and drives it the opposite way for a base hit. Bringing up Benny Franquise. Threat for hard contact here. And Benny, the type of guy who actually feasts on higher velocity. Strength is really finding his hands to the ball, putting a barrel on it. Not necessarily driving with pure physical power, but allowing the bat and ball to work for him. And a tough call on a fastball that looked a little bit off, but Frankie's now in a swinging count. Looking to move Schmutz around. A slider missing down and in. And a big cut on a fastball up in the zone. Fouled straight back. So 2-2 to Frankie's with Schmutz on first. Jack's looking to continue to chip away. Have scored 1 run each in the first 2 innings. Here in the top of the third. And Frankie's with a hard swing. That one off the end. Prime looks to roll it. Gets the lead runner, but Speedy Frankie is able to beat out the turn. Bringing up to the plate, Nicholas Mirable in the 3-hole. Takes a hard fastball. Great pitch, 0-1. Not much you could do there. And that one, hard slider, same spot. This time swung over top, 0-2. Nick looking to put something in play here, but swings over top of the breaking ball. This time taking something slightly off of it. Last pitch more of a hard slider. This one more of a sweeper. And Mirable goes down on strikes, swinging and missing. So that'll retire the side. Lumberjacks add another base hit to the box score on, surprise, surprise, a Jacob Schmutz line drive. But unable to convert. Score remains 5-2 heading into the bottom of the third. Jason Daly returning to the mound. So Daly starts this inning off, fastball away. And that ball fouled away to even the count at 1.
Mike, where the hell are they?
Ball hit hard down the line at third. And Schickler with a return to form on that play. Staying in front of a absolute rocket. Why they call it the hot corner. Cleanly fields it backhanded and makes a good throw over to Cole Hubert at first to retire the first one away. So Daly quickly gets his first. Looking to settle in and keep things close. Jack's facing an excellent arm today, but have put runners on, have moved guys around, scored a couple runs. So showing an ability to score runs against the big righty. So 0 here on the board. Be massive. Baseball being that momentum game. Start to push it back this way. And that ball hit hard in the 5-6 hole for 1 out base hit for Prime. So Daly looked to induce that double play ball here. Let his excellent defensive middle infield of Franquise and Sharangle get to work. And the big left-hander up at the plate for Prime. All up and away. So again, that fastball missing bad up and away to lefties. And it's one of those things you don't want to be punished on a big swing righty to lefty. But that's generally what happens. A big swing righty to lefty on a fastball down the middle. But you challenge him. You let him do his best. And you got him on area out there covering a ton of ground. Ball gets to the track and no damage done, though. 2 outs. Runner stays at first. And a really good job there by Jason of making the adjustment, bringing that pitch back in over the plate, and letting the batters get themselves out. So a good slider there at the knees. Doesn't get the call. 1-0 count to Daly working out of the stretch. Goes back to it. Gets a big swing and miss over top, 1-1. So Jason's starting to settle in here. And Lumberjacks pitching. Definitely a bit depleted at this point in the tournament. So we'll be looking to get as many innings here out of Jason as we can. Veteran Lumberjacks players, played all over the country and understands what it means to throw in these situations. So got the swing and miss on that other slider there to make the count 1-2, and that fastball missing to even it. And that fastball again missing arm side to the left-hander. Okay. And Daly delivers fastball. That one just off the plate. Looked like a good spot. Granted, I have a poor angle and I'm a bit biased. But a competitive pitch doesn't get the call. And a 2-out walk puts runners at first and second. And both lineups today very lefty heavy on both sides of the field. And both starters right-handers. And you see the results of that in an offensive heavy game thus far. With the score being 5-2 here. And a fly ball out to Airy again in center for his second put out of the inning. And Jason Daly throws his first 0 up. So Daly settling in there, getting a 0 on the board. A couple of putouts by Amon Airy and an excellent defensive play by Evan Schickler over at the hot corner. Gets the Jacks back in the dugout quickly here, and the score being 5-2 Prime through 3. So leading off the top of the fourth this inning, we'll have Alex Shangle, Harris Rosener, Evan Schickler. So Cole Hubert stepping up to the plate for the Lumberjacks here. Harper highlights. What is this? It's Lumberjacks baseball, kid. What do you mean, what is this? I mean, ask questions away in the chat. I got you. It's a multimedia extravaganza covering Lumberjacks baseball, Harper. Cole Hubert stepping up to the plate, now facing a new pitcher for Prime. Bringing in the left-hander after starter goes 3 innings, 2 runs. And a fastball at the knees for strike 1. And Hubert takes that ball away. And that call definitely not being given as frequently. That away side fastball to lefties and a breaking ball. Hubert puts a good swing on it. High grass. Shortstop sort of sits back on that ball, and good hustle down the line forces a quick throw, pulling the first baseman off the bag, and Hubert aboard with something between an infield single and an E6. We'll let the perfect game community decide the politics there. But regardless, a well hit ball and good hustle down the line gets the leadoff man aboard for the Lumberjacks and puts Alex Shangle at the plate. And Shangle takes down and in ball 1. Check swing, fouled away. Second strike. Fastball missing up. So good pop out of the left-hander, but better discipline by Sharingle, taking that ball up and away to even the count. Drives that ball well. Center fielder under it. So good piece by Sharingle with 2 strikes. Driving that fastball to deep center, but finds a man for the first out of the inning, bringing up Harris Roser. 1 for 1 at the day. Excellent piece of hitting his first at bat. Down in the count with 2 strikes. Harris found a barrel and pushed the ball in the 4-3 hole for his first of the game. So tricky. Excuse me. Tricky pickoff move there by the lefty. I kind of bit from here, but Cole did back safely. And fastball missing up and away, ball 1. See that sometimes when a lefty tries to deliver a bit too quickly to the plate when they miss up and away arm side. And Cole clearly given a little bit of tension over there at first, definitely getting a little more attention from the left-hander. And that breaking ball able to break over the outside corner. Strike 1, tough pitch to really do anything with, starting out of the zone and coming back over outside. And this time Harris gets a fastball challenged in the zone. Takes a big cut, swings through 1-2. And again, swinging through that fastball, and left-hander finds his first strikeout of the game, and 2 away now. Evan Schickler. With the Pete Alonso hands to the ball, looking to find his way on with 2 outs. Takes the off speed up and away for ball 1. And a hard fastball up and out, arm side 1-1. Yeah. Not 1-1, not 0-2. It's 2-0. So recognizing the count, takes a big swing at that fastball. Looking to do some damage. Swings through. With the pass on deck with a hit on the day himself. Schickler looking to find his way in scoring position. Takes a little something off that one. And the off speed crossing middle to even the count at 2. So 2-2-2 situation. I'll be doing the money, money, money softball chant. It seemed like the boys going to get that one. Yeah, money, money, money. Got it. So ball up, fills up the count. This is where you draw the weapons. Bow and arrow mine of choice, 3-2 count. And a breaking ball sat on and driven well to left, but right at a man. So Sharingle and Schickler both with excellent 2-strike swings. Finding a mitt, though. So no score in the 3rd inning. Game score remains 5-2 as we head into the bottom of the 4th. Jason Daly out for his 4th inning of work. Back momentarily and more Lumberjacks baseball. And Jason Daly returns to the mound for his fourth inning of work, and that off speed way out in front gets the hitter leaning, putting that ball in foul territory. 1-0-1. Sits back a little bit better on this one and drives it to deep left, but that'll find a glove in Rosner. Or Mirabla, excuse me, Rosner and right. So good tracking job there by Nick. Fastball, good pitch, good spot by Daly, who's done a really good job of settling in here. 0-1 on the outside corner. Breaking ball this time, missing down and in. And it's tough to prevent any runs from crossing when you have back-to-back bunt singles on just like excellently placed bunts. Some of the best bunts I've seen this summer, quite frankly. Just gets guys moving around quickly, and Jason settled in, found some more command of that off speed, and a good fastball down and into the lefty. That's been the big thing, is figuring out ways to put away lefties ahead of the count. He was missing up and away arm side early in the game, and now showcasing that command and confidence to go inside. Finds himself another full count to this left-hander, and looking to induce a swing after getting his first quick out, and that ball will miss and get to the backstop. So once again, I jinx the situation. And a one-out walk brings the right-hander to the plate for Daly. First pitch, swinging foul ball into the Lumberjacks dugout. And Sorrentino looks like he was chasing the ball in the dugout and smoked a metal pole. And that sounds about right for these boys. I'd say he lost a few brain cells. I don't know how many more there are to lose though for this team, so I don't want to hopefully jinx taken away anymore. They need everything they got. And that breaking ball swung over top, 2 strikes. Cole Hubert, the Columbia grad, single-handedly bringing up the median IQ for the entire team. And a loopy fly ball to left out in front gets the second out for the Jacks. Daly looking to throw up his second consecutive 0. This one driven high and deep to left, and that's either gone or foul. And that is, oh my goodness. It is foul. Wow. Sometimes it's just beautiful to watch ball flight like that, though, you gotta admit, regardless of the side you're on. And 0-1 from Daly. This time goes breaking ball. Great job working that behind the plate by Martinez. 1-1. Batter still smiling. That's probably the furthest ball he's ever hit. Probably the furthest ball he'll ever hit. Doesn't even really make sense how far that ball went. 1-1 count. Runner will go. Gets to the backstop. Martinez will have to work. Make sure he doesn't get to third. So 2-1 count for Daly here. need to work a little extra harder now. The runner in scoring position. Big swing. Sharingle calls the ball and gets the out. So Daly challenging the hitter after that big foul ball home run, fake home run. Looking to do it again. Takes a big uppercut swing. And Daly keeps his composure, recognizes the aggressiveness of the hitter, and gets him to induce a weak fly out to the infield. So good job by Jason there, settling in after an offensive heavy start to the game. And the score remains 5-2 through 4. So a game that quickly felt like it was getting away from the Lumberjacks early. Daly has plugged the leak, found some commands. Prime has made a pitching change in the third, going to this left-hander. And the Jacks keep themselves in contention here as we head into the top of the fifth, down 5-2. Oh, yeah. Yeah, have you ever seen a ball go that far?
That guy?
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen a ball hit that far.
I'm like, where did it land? And then like 3 seconds later, I saw it land.
That was crazy. That was just fun to watch, that foul ball. It's 5-2. Not too bad. No, they're keeping it. They're staying in it.
The Jack's bench has got to
Pep up.
It's like
Well, no, the kids.
it's like a golf tournament over there.
I'm out here doing all my softball chants and stuff on the stream, and like, kids are too quiet. They're probably playing like Roblox in the dugout.
This is it. They lose her out, so what's
No more Roblox in the dugout, boys. And Mikey Martinez steps to the plate in a 5-2 ball game, top of the fifth. We got the table. We got the umbrella bill. That's a nice polo, man.
I like that.
Did the Pembrokes give that to you for free, or did you had to pay for it? What, do you not give them enough? Come on. I shouldn't be saying that on the lot. And Mikey Martinez swings through that fastball. Two 1 count to Martinez. And that breaking ball missing. Down and in 3-1. Good discipline by Martinez. That one missing away, up and away badly. Leadoff walk for Martinez against the left-hander. So early threat for the Lumberjacks, down by 3 here in the fifth. And still a competitive game here, folks. And still a competitive game. Bringing up to the plate, Mr. Sorrentino. Coming off Tommy John, been working hard. Base hit earlier in today's game. And the command issues continue for the left-hander here. Sorrentino evening the count at 2. And a hard fastball. Misses up. Filling up the count. So a risky take there by Sorrentino. Goes his way. And swings through the same fastball. Bit of a big swing there with 2 strikes, but you know what? Gotta love the aggressiveness. So 1 down. Bringing up to the plate, Keith Hall. Takes a fastball at the letters, strike 1. And swings over that slider in the dirt. 0-2. And David Youngwood on the base paths, pinch running for the catcher, Mikey Martinez, with perfect game rules. And recognizes a dirt ball read and is able to advance to scoring position for Mr. Hall. Takes that ball in the dirt. And with 2 strikes, he'll be looking to do a little damage here. Swings over top that slider, forcing a throw down to first, but retired. 2 away.
Sometimes 5-second delay program.
What the? It's delayed?
It's still on.
Oh, with the calls. Yeah. And some of them are like close. And so
He's missed a lot.
I feel like he has too.
Yeah, definitely strikes, especially on daily.
Well, it's always worse against the team that you got the logo on your chest for.
That's true.
Amon Airy up in the second leadoff spot with 2 away and a runner in scoring position. Hits a hard ground ball to third.
Yeah.
It's going to be a difficult play for short, and a great throw across the diamond. Athletic play. Retires the speedy Airy for the third out. So 5-2 through top 5. So you're going home no matter what, Bill? And Jason Daly goes back out for the 5th in a 5-2 game. So through 4, the Lumberjacks have allowed 6 walks and 5 hits, but only 1 earned run. And honestly, with that stat line, only 5 runs total, they've actually run into some relatively solid luck to keep them in contention. And Daly, most of that coming in the first 2 innings, settling in very well last 2, throwing zeros up. And they'll have the top of the order coming up with Schmutz to lead things off in the 6th. So a 0 here in the 5th would be Absolutely massive. Facing the bottom of the order here. Or excuse me, not at all. Facing 3, 4, 5 here. Only making the impedance of a 0 here that much bigger. Well, excuse me. Of course, I make the legendary mistake of saying Jason returns to the mound. It's actually we went daily for daily here as we have a Jordan Daly appearance from the left side. Good fastball there. Lower outside half, 1-1 count. Breaking ball missing up, 2-1. And 3-1 count here for the Daly twin. The Daly double. Big swing there down the left field line, but hooks foul. Full count. So left-handed Daly looking to find his ender. But that fastball missing up and away for a leadoff walk. So fastball missing up and breaking ball down, 2-0 count. Lefty here. Looking to get a hard ground ball rollover, double play, and a fastball catching the inside corner. Daly gets his strike, 2-1. Breaking ball gets his grounder on Hubert. Instead of staying in front, looks to olay it a bit. And no one covering second, so ball squeezes through, getting under the glove of Cole. Kind of looked to pick it quickly to try and turn 2. Perhaps if he stayed in front, may have only had an opportunity at 1. But instead, ball squeezes under the glove. Runners advance from first to third, and then on the error, a little bit of a miscommunication as Sharingold had faded to try and get the ball. Benny was looking to cut off the throw to third, so left second base totally empty, and Prime recognizing that, taking the free base. This ball driven well and deep to right center, opposite field double. Cut 4. Ball beats him to home, but Martinez unable to keep the ball in front. Gets to the backstop. And a double scores 2. And on the throw to the backstop that squeezes by Martinez, Worley, the base runner, will advance to third. So walks and errors quickly come around to bite as the Jacks find themselves now down 5 with a man on third and nobody out. Infield playing up. Fastball on the outside corner called for strike 1. That ball fouled away. And this one fouled down the right field line and out of play again. 2 strikes for Daly. So looking for his strikeout here with the man on third and no one away. Infield up to prevent the run from scoring. And that breaking ball missing up and out of the zone, 2-2. Count to full. And Jordan looking to get his ender here, and he does. Fastball at the knees, gets the strikeout he needed, 1 away. So still a runner on third, less than 2 outs. Going to need some very weak contact or a strikeout here to prevent that run from scoring yet again, but we saw Sharingle do it off second base yesterday to close the game. And Jordan looking to replicate that effort himself out there today. Gets half the job there done. 1 away, man on third. Breaking ball, lefty to lefty. Crosses the plate for strike 1. Goes right back to it and gets the swing out in front. A little off balance there. Fouled straight back, 0-2. So we'll see what Jordan decides to do here. Caught the lefty leaning on that breaking ball, but he's seen 2 in a row. So we'll see what he decides to execute with here. Goes right back to it, and kind of what we were a little nervous about there. Just 3 in a row, but credit to the prime hitter there. Good adjustment after being out in front of the previous pitch. Sits back and with 2 strikes drives that breaking ball the opposite way and scores a run. So 8-2, one away. That ball missing down. And a fastball there to bring Daly back into the count here. 2-1. Breaking ball, good work by Martinez, but unfortunately in the dirt. And that'll advance the runners on the walk. So that's 8 walks on the day for the Lumberjacks. Difficult to win a ball game that way. And another lefty-lefty matchup here for Jordan. Fastball up and away, 1-0. Ground ball. Going to be too hard to turn two, rolled too slowly in between first and second. But Sharingle keeps it in front and gets the out at first, but 2 advances to scoring position. And with the Lumberjacks down by 6 in the 5th, they'll need to prevent these runs from crossing. So Daly gets his out. Roll over ground ball to second. Sharingle ranging. And that fastball up and away, 1-0. Off speed, catches the corner down and away at 1-1. And that breaking ball, a nice 12-6. That'll cross to 1-2. Daly looking to keep the Jacks alive here. Up 1-2, looking to execute his best pitch. Goes back to the breaking ball, this time in the dirt. Martinez keeping it in front for a 2-2 count. Fastball up and away. And a 1-2 count. Starts to fall behind. Once again, full. And that ball flared out to right field. Rosner is there and gets the out to retire the side. But score extended to 8-2 prime through 5. Top of the order coming up for the Lumberjacks. Prime looking to do a little bit of a staff day. We'll see if they make any adjustments here. And left-hander returns to the mound for the top to face Schmutz. 2 for 2 on the day. 8-2 Prime through 5. So foul ball down the third base side. 0-1 to Schmutz. Takes that off speed down and in. At the ankles, 1-1. Fouled out of play. Fastball up and in. 1-2 count to Schmutz. 2 for 2 on the day with the home run and the line drive base hit to left to stay extremely hot on the season. Looking to extend the hitting streak. And when we measure Jacob Schmutz's hitting streaks, we measure them by at-bats consecutively, not games. So count 2-2 to Schmutz. And he takes strike 3 down the middle. Tiring the first for the Jacks. 1 away. Frankie's up to the plate, takes fastball up and in, ball 1. And that fastball at the knees, 1-1 count. So Jacks need base runners here. 8-2 game in the 5th. Playoff rules, I believe, allow for an 8-run early finish. So only 2 runs to work with here. Need some insurance. Need to keep this game alive. Top of the order up here too. So best chance to strike. And Frankie's with a hard ball down the line gets under the legs of prime third baseman. So Jacks find themselves with 1 aboard, and Nicholas Mirable returns to the plate. looking to make an adjustment. Strikeout looking at swinging on the day. And he gets up early in this count, 1-0. Big spot for Nick here. Lefty, lefty. And that fastball taken at the knees for strike one. And swings through that pitch to make the count 1-2. Find himself in that lefty-lefty hole here. And a breaking ball slider at the ankles. Good take by Nick. Tough pitch. You'll see another 2-2 count. Man on first. One away. Fastball up and away. Count full in a base hit ball four situation here for Nick. Look for him to be a little aggressive here, though. And gets a slider. And fights it off. Keep the count at full. And that fastball up, and Nick finds his way aboard at the ball four. Fastball at the eyes. Taken all the way. And that puts runners at first and second with one away for Cole Hubert. So Cole again, lefty-lefty. And that ball gets to the backstop. That'll put two in scoring position for the Lumberjacks here with one out. Takes that fastball. Ooh, it looked like it was down the middle, but he gets the call. 2-0. So tight zone on that outer half to the lefties today on both sides. And it takes a little something off that one. That one coming inside, and we have a 3-0 count to Cole. So command's getting a little bit away from the lefty here as the Lumberjacks look to crawl their way back into this game, but flips one over the middle. 3-0, Cole taking all the way. 3-1 count now with two in scoring position, and he's in an attacking position. And takes ball four inside. So base is now loaded for Alex Sharingle. First righty in the lineup. Prime will talk it over briefly. And we'll make a pitching change here. So a few consecutive walks there for the left-hander. 89 brings in another lefty. And the Lumberjacks now facing the battle of the score and the battle of the clock. So bring in the shorter left-hander. And in warm-ups, displaying solid command and nothing overpowering. So the Jacks will be making swings to get their way out of this. About 10 minutes left on the game time. Clock won't matter so long as they are at the plate. And a fastball missing just off the outer half. And Sharenkel finds himself up 1-0. Left-hander comes set and breaking ball. That one's going to get to the backstop, put two in scoring position, and score a run for the Jacks. Score now 8-3. So 2-0 count. 8-3 ball game with two in scoring position for Sharenkel, able to in a position to put this thing that much closer. Big cut there, up 2-0, and swings well in front of that fastball. 2-1. Fastball's a pitch to hit here, though. Probably right around that 78 to 80 mark from the left side. And that breaking ball, Sharenkel taking massive cuts. But what they need is base runners. The single is really what they need here to score two. So look for Sharenkel with two strikes here to settle in and understand the situation. That ball going to miss off the outer half, but it doesn't. That call has not been made all game. Wasn't even made previously in this at bat on a pitch that was much closer. So Sharenkel doesn't like it. We don't like it. I think even the pitcher knows he didn't quite deserve it. But I guess it's getting hot out here, right? Umpires in the heat too, huh? Anyways, 2-away. Harris Rosner to the plate, two in scoring position. Takes ball one up and swings hard through that fastball, fouling it straight back 1-1. So Rosner jacks down now to their last strike, most likely at least, unless they have an extremely quick 1-2-3 inning. Takes that slider down and in, even the count at 2. So 2-2, 2 outs, 2 on for Rosner. Takes that fastball up and away to make the count full. And a big cut there. Swung through that fastball, retires inside. So 8-3. The score through the top of the 6th. And Colin will come out to the mound for the bottom of the 6th inning. And we'll see what the situation here is given the score and time. I believe there's, for my John Boy lip reading skills, about 5 minutes left in the game. So the Jacks are running up against the clock as well as the score. And Chopper up the middle, gets through, base hit. Fastball missing low and away, ball 1. And swung on into the mitt, 1-1. Colin looking to bounce back from previous start against East Cobb. Stuff looks way sharper today. And credit to Colin, he's had to face 2 of the best teams in the country in his 2 innings of work. And that breaking ball down and in, evening the count at 2. And he picks him off. Get his first out. 1 away. Umpire's checking his phone for time. Colin with 2 strikes. Gets the swing and a miss. 2 away. And fastball down and away, 1-0. Slider missing 2-0. And game called for time. Final score 8-3. 8 walks for the Lumberjacks today. That was sort of the bane of the game, but a couple highlights. Jacob Schmutz home run. Solid bounce back, half inning there by Colin, and Harris Rosner with a couple good at bats. So overall, really solid showing down here in Alabama for the Lumberjacks. 2-1 loss coming to East Cobb Astros and USA Prime. So 2 perennial teams. And just good competitive baseball all week. Thank you for joining us, folks, on the live. We'll be back in Fort Myers with more Lumberjacks baseball just later in the week. Stick with us. Jacks up.